Hello everyone and welcome back to another reaction video. My name is Velcro and today we're going to be reacting to something very special. SABATON just released a new video from their new album Legends. I think this is the first video that they released from the album. The album has been out for a bit now, I think, or at least they have released some visualizers. But this is the first actual video. The song is I Emperor, which I think it's referring to Napoleon. I think it's a song about Napoleon. It's going to be super interesting as always with Sabaton videos. I love two of my favorite things in my life are both music, metal and rock music, and history. So every time Sabaton releases something new, it's always really cool to see. Before we start with the video, I want to remind you all to please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, comment down below whatever you want to comment, either about the video, things you want me to react, historical things that you want to tell me. It's always cool to interact with you people, so please do so. And I guess that will be all. Let's start with the video now. How Napoleon could have won Waterloo. Okay.
Boys! Ready to get your asses kicked?
Alright guys, let's make sure that history prevails again.
To victory!
The room at the back's ready for you guys.
War room. Okay, so I'm guessing we are on a sort of English pub, which is why people is looking to Joaquin kind of weird because he's wearing the Vicorn they had, which funnily enough, the Vicorn is actually not something I immediately when we say it, we associate it with Napoleon, but it's actually not something that was worn only by Napoleon. I think like most generals and most officers at the time would wear the Vicorn in some sort of variation. It didn't. This one is obviously the one you associate with Napoleon is the one that Napoleon used, or at least an imitation of the one that Napoleon used. But actually, again, the Vicorn was worn by a lot of generals and officers. They had like different variations. Sometimes they had like the orientation was different. Instead of from like left to right, this way that Napoleon would have worn it. You had other generals wearing it from back to front. But it wasn't like just a Napoleon or a French thing. It was totally like I think the Germans also used it. Some naval commanders from the British would also use the Vicorn. So it was like it's interesting that we immediately associated with Napoleon, but it was actually used for by a lot of other generals and officers at that time. Oh, sorry, I missed it. So obviously, I look at Wellington, but they're going into a war room. I'm guessing they're gonna play like a game, like a war game, like a table war game, because we have obviously we have Heroes 3, which I know is based on I think it's based on Heroes of Might and Magic, Age of Sigmar. Obviously, we have Space Marine right there, so that's 40k. Obviously, that's Alien. I think the one on the right to Space Marine to the Codex, to Space Marine Codex from 40k, Hero Quest, Strategic Assassins, Ninjago. That's really cool. I just noticed that here we have Ninjago right on the lower corner. We have ACDC Highway to Hell, signed by ACDC. It seems. I don't know. So we're going to like a war. Is this like a war game room or something? Memoir 44, and then 1945. I know Memoir 44 is also a war game, like a World War II war game. We have Henry there. We have Henry VIII, obviously. We have Endgame 1945, which is a book, Second World War book. It was Alien right beside the Space Marine Codex. A lot of little Easter eggs here on this war room. That's really cool. Yeah, so they're gonna be playing. Okay. Sorry, I wanna go back again. Obviously, we have the We have the Waterloo battlefield right here. We have Hougoumont, and we have Planchenoit. Those are all places that are very significant to a Waterloo battle. Mostly, I think, I don't remember much about Planchenoit, but I know that Hougoumont and La Haye were, if I'm pronouncing it right, were defensive positions that the English army had during the Battle of Waterloo. I know that I think the British command was on Hougoumont, and on La Haye, I think I forget the name. The German Legion or the German King's Legion, I think it's the name, were actually holding in La Haye. But they are basically positions or defensive positions that the British army was holding in the Battle of Waterloo, which is really cool to see. That's a really command, French command.
I'll take command. I'll take the army. I'll take the crown, my mandate to rule. I'll take your land, your independence, and I will make it part of my realm. Know that I will enforce the code that bears my name. I will take what I deem is mine and claim the fame. I will assimilate your land, my command, so prepare. Get your armies ready, I'll be come.
I love the way they pull out the measuring tape here. There, if you've never played a war game or a table war game, usually mostly units have like their own stats and the way how many inches or how many centimeters they can move, and you obviously roll dice to sort of determine sometimes how much they move, the damage they do, if they do damage or not, if they hit, and if they do damage or not. That's why you see Joaquin throwing a dice to symbolize that. I'm guessing Joaquin is playing sort of the side of the French army here, playing sort of the side of Napoleon, because of the way he's singing like he is Napoleon himself. Saying that I will enforce the code that bears my name, and I would say the deem is mine to claim and fame. I have the lyrics right here. So that's really cool. That's awesome to see. I saw the Prussians also there on the table, which I'm guessing as well as like with like how they did on the real battle. They're gonna come later. Or they're gonna feature later here on the video.
I'll be the fox, I'll be the lion, I'll do what it takes to sit on the throne. I'll play the game when others will falter, control the truth, the power to rule. While as I see my rise to rule as destiny, may it be. That's my million, that's my legacy. I will make nations bend and bow by my feet. So prepare, get your armies ready, I'll be coming. I will conquer all, I will rule you. I'll bring triumph or fall, I will defend you. I'll make candles roll, I'll defeat you. I'll win the war, I will destroy you.
Let's shit now. Basically, it's like a thing on again, like I said, on table games, you kind of move, units move like a set amount of centimeters, a set amount of inches under turn, and so it's kind of a thing that not necessarily everyone shits, but you have like it's very common that people shit like moving their units like a couple of centimeters closer or more than they should actually be moving them. So it's really cool that they feature that here.
Hear me now, soldiers of my old God. I have come to bid you all farewell. For 20 years you have joined
That's
me
cool.
on the path to glory. Farewell, my children, farewell.
That's cool. Basically, the what. Sorry that I'm stopping so much. It's like I really want to comment on all the stuff. It's really cool to see. What Dragon is singing here, hear me now, soldiers of my old guard. I have come to bid you all farewell. For 20 years you have joined me. To the path of glory, farewell, my children, farewell. Basically, that's the start of the, or what we know is a start of the speech that Napoleon gives to its troops, to his imperial guard, basically to his veterans of war. In 1814, before the Battle of Waterloo, actually, that he actually during his first sort of abdication before his exile to Elba, before the first time he's exiled. So it's really cool that they include that sort of phrase here, because as far as we know, that's what Napoleon told his imperial guard. So that's really cool. So I want to go a little bit back.
Have come to be on my own. Hear me now, soldiers of my old God. I have come.
And it's all that the imperial guard, like this really sorry, I'll stop again. This really hard men, like hard men from battle, even cried their eyes out when Napoleon said this stuff, like he was abdicating, like they actually didn't want him gone, like they were willing to fight up to the death, basically, and they kind of do then a year later in Waterloo.
For 20 years you have joined me on the path to glory. Farewell, my children, farewell.
Precious of the ready. Good save. Okay, so that's fun. Now it makes sense, right? How Napoleon could have won Waterloo. They basically, like, this is a sort of, they're playing on the table. They're playing like an alternate reality where Napoleon wins the Battle of Waterloo. Like I said, the Prussians were going to feature later, as they did on the real battle. Basically, sort of a quick, if you don't know, a quick, very, very quick explanation of the Waterloo Battle. The Waterloo Battle is basically an offensive by Napoleon, and a defensive battle from the side of the British. They were actually the sort of the job of the British was to actually be able to hold until the Prussians reinforcement arrive, which is what actually happens. And by the point that the Prussians arrive, Napoleon is committing to a sort of a final assault, and he loses the battle. Napoleon had to win there and then, because by this point I think even if Napoleon wins at Waterloo, more than likely he still loses the war, because at this point, even if he wins Waterloo, he still has to face the much larger army that is coming from the rest of Europe. So I think it's the Seventh Coalition, but basically the rest of Europe that it's coming from the other side of France, from Italy and Germany. So he has to face that, and I don't think he has the forces to face that, even if he wins at Waterloo. But if he defeats Wellington and the Prussians, he kind of opens the possibility to face only one sort of battle theater instead of two. But still, I don't think he can do much about that. Maybe he would have been able to sue for some sort of treaty or peace or something. I seriously doubt it at this point. I think the rest of Europe wanted him out no matter what. So they were going to come for him, like even if he won Waterloo, they were going to come for him anyway. So, but it's really cool to see that they like sort of portraying this alternate reality. That's great. Also, the portrait changes from the Duke of Wellington to Napoleon. That's cool. Victory for the French, yeah. Victor the Napoleon at Waterloo. So even the book changes. That's really cool.
Well, if you would have done that you were supposed to, we wouldn't have lost.
Typical you guys. Chris, if you would have...
Yeah, but the reason
Now it's not an English pub. It's a French pub. That's cool.
British.
He was cheating.
Yeah.
I think if you would have done
Excusez-moi, qu'est-ce que vous désirez?
Désolé.
Or even it's not the Duke of Wellington pub anymore. It's the Café Le Petit. That's really cool. I guess that's it. Yeah. Legends, the new album. I really, I want to listen to it. I might buy it and actually listen to the rest of it because it looks really, really cool. I love it. I love the way they do the sort of alternate history thing using the Wargaming as an example. That's really cool. Awesome videos always. The SABATON, really cool music. I didn't even speak much about the music. I was more focused on the history of the and the video and the fun of the video actually. But as always, really epic song and really cool. As always with SABATON, love the lyrics, love the way they portray the history as always, and it's really fun to watch their videos and combine these two hobbies and passions of mine. So it's really cool to do this type of reactions. As always, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. And I guess that will be all for today. Bye bye.